Fact number 1. On January 26th, alt-right, anti-Semite, white supremacist advisor to President Trump, Stephen Bannon, told the New York Times that the elite media is the opposition party and should keep its mouth shut. Opinion. That sounds a great deal like a lightly veiled threat to freedom of the press and has an Orwellian thought police stink to it. Fact number 2. On January 24th, Representative Lamar Smith of Texas spoke on the floor of the House declaring that President Trump is, quote, not getting the news coverage he deserves. Smith said, quote, the national liberal media won't print that or air it or post it. He continued, better to get your news directly from the president. In fact, it might be the only way to get the unvarnished truth. Opinion. That's a most interesting take on truth. This from the chairman of the House Science, Space, and Technology Committee, who denies climate warming and really isn't much for science at all. Perhaps he too saw the biggest crowds ever on Inauguration Day. Fact number 3. On Holocaust Remembrance Day, President Trump issued a statement that failed to mention Jews or anti-Semitism, even though in the Holocaust, Jews were specifically targeted for extermination. This was the first such presidential omission. Opinion. Blowing off the recognizing of the murder of 6 million people, all of the same religion, an anti-Semite with the president's ear, what could that mean? Fact number 4. On January 28th, President Trump issued an executive order banning citizens from 7 Muslim-majority countries from entering the United States and also halting the U.S. refugee program. Trump made it clear that those 7 countries were just the start and that there will be more Muslim-majority countries added to the list. He claimed that the ban is for the purpose of protecting the United States against radical Islamic terrorism. Opinion. During his campaign for the presidency, Donald Trump promised repeatedly that one of the first things he would do as president would be to ban all Muslims from entering the United States. Attempting such a thing would immediately fail for being in violation of the First Amendment to the Constitution, probably the 14th too. So Trump is using this subterfuge to effect religious discrimination. Let's connect the dots. First we're told to shut up, then we're told to get our information only from the president, then the president snubs Jews and bans Muslims. This is looking very much like the beginning of making the United States an officially white Christian nation with discrimination, subjugation, and humiliation for all others. These dots make a horrific picture. Using the duck metaphor, if connecting the dots makes a picture that looks like a duck, and we then find that it walks like a duck and also quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck. But this duck is full of hate. In other news, alternative facts update. Following a weekend of impassioned protest at airports across the nation last weekend against President Trump's executive order effectively banning Muslims from entering the United States, Trump blamed airport delays first on Delta Airlines computer problems and also blamed Senator Chuck Schumer's tears. In a statement issued this morning, Senator Schumer's tears have denied responsibility for any airport delays and suggested that Mr. Trump couldn't find reality with 2 hands and a flashlight. Trump's tweets have been scored bigly alternative on the alternative facts meter. Kellyanne Conway, official advisor to the president, is reportedly pleased and is said to be smiling as well as continuing to talk constantly but without addressing any question posed to her. I'm Jack Alshuler.